Hi. If you are listening to this, my name is Kylie. Welcome Collection family. Remember, no spamming, no cursing, and please no sus comments. Remember to hit the like button and subscribe if you are new. Corvette. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the stream.
Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me, but I'm old, yeah. All this money on me. Yeah. Cash rolls all around me. Yeah. All this money around me. Yeah. Cash rolls all around me. Out of your luck, huh? I'm that go-to when she down to come through clutch, huh? Sit brown till I'm flush time. My drip, real plush, huh? Internet tea off a blue pill. Hand grip stack of the blue cheese. Turn that to a bag in a new crib. Nice big spot by the seaside. Never stressed on for a handout. Just ain't on, but I be on. Just ain't on, need to be right, yeah. Gold fronts to show the color of my soul. Cool you think you is, you got me in a mode. Where I'm from, we live and die by the code. Either that or sell your soul to get a roll. Black boy joy, she wanna see the Forbes like I wanna see her form. Tell me what you for, yeah. Ayy, you pay me, but I'm old, yeah. All this money on me. Yeah. Cash rolls all around me. Yeah. All this money around me. Yeah. Cash rolls all around me.
Alright, y'all, happy freaking Monday. Welcome back, boys and girls. What up, dudes? Good morning. Rise and shine. A new week. A new freaking week, dude. June 8th. What's good, everybody? Appreciate y'all tapping in as always. Welcome back to the show. Welcome back, boys and gals. Hope everyone had a nice little long weekend. I feel like the weekend wasn't long enough for me, in my personal opinion, but to each their own. But hope everyone had a safe and an amazing weekend like I did. But we're back at it with another week on a nice little Monday. But what is good, family? Good morning. DeLeon, what up, dude? Big Ron's Kicks, 490 East, Chevy Rides, Monk in the building, what's good? Rusty Lee, Chaka in the building, Cushy Souls, Casanova Kane, Big Ron's Kicks, what's good? Scene Lover, Paul Block in the building, what's good? Jojo Dancer, 490 East, George in the building, Mike Treyway in the building, good morning. Danny V, good morning. Too Legit to Quit in the building, what's good? Bobby Shampoo in the building, Steven, Marcel, Corrupt Korean in the building, what's good? Was it Ray? What up, Raider? What's good, dude? I don't know why the freaking chat just like did that. Sean in the building, Hawk in the building, Roll Vision in the building. What's good? BC Kicks, Brian, good morning. Treyway, what up? Mo Easy Kicks, Mike Ingram in the building, Zay Jones, McDaniels, RPK, what's good? Paper Route, Alexis 2 Trill, Good Wash Detail, Petty Eddie in the building, Kevin, what's good? Moonlight, Francisco in the building, what's good? V in the building, what's good? Geo Worldwide in the building. What's good? Corey, Black Belt Chris, Matt in the building. What's good? The Walk. What's good? Slim Jim, Cleveland in the building. What's good? Eddie's B World in the building. The Walk. What up, dude? Matt in the building. Cushy. Greg in the building. V, Ranfu, Mike Konos in the building. A-Row in the building. Mike Konos, what up, dude? 1880 Soul, Paul, Nas, Sneaker King in the building. What's good? How's everyone feeling, man? How was everyone's weekend? Ike, what up, dude? Good morning. 6-7 in the building. I see you, my guy. What up, dude? What up? Shout outs to the usual suspects. Yeah, I told you guys, like, after the whole like Travis stuff, I told you guys that like it was gonna calm down dramatically, you know. But I feel like this week, let me see. Let me look at the schedule real quick. You know, I thought this week was gonna be busy, but I think it's gonna be the next following week. But if you guys look on the sneakers app, we'll take a look at it and then we'll talk about it a bit, get people in here and stuff like that. Got my tropical pinks in and now waiting for my shy pinks. Yeah, so on Friday, I posted a video of the unboxing that I received the Jordan 1 Travis's. If you guys haven't taken a look at that, you're more than welcome to today after the stream if you want to. Or if you want to, you can go ahead and check it out now. But I got them in hand. Unfortunately, I already sent them to Brittany on Saturday. Those are long gone to the homie Brit. And like yesterday, I was sitting on the couch. I was like, tomorrow's Monday, kind of stuff to see what's kind of dropping this week. And then I was like, wait, I totally forgot that I didn't get a chance to at least, show them on stream and whatnot. But it's all good, because me and Brittany did a sneaker trade. We did a sneaker trade. So I'm going to wait until they show up in the mail. So we did a 2-for-1 trade. 2-for-1. So basically how the trade went is that it's crazy. What up, Rob Vicious? She threw out the offer. And I was like, I sat there and was like considering it. And I was like, okay. So I had to think about it for a couple of days. And then I hit her back up on Saturday or Friday when I received the pair. And I was like, you know what? I will be down for that trade. So I just traded, the Travis's that I received. She gave me 2 sneakers, plus I had to throw $100 on top. So the 2-for-1 special. AO Raf, a serious Nike Mind restock happening in the EU today. Biggest yet. Rumor has it our will be on the 18th. Angel says, yeah. The Mind size were already scheduled for the 18th on the Nike app. Yes. So I wouldn't be surprised if there's a huge, restock on Mind Slides. Mind Slides have been, restocking almost every single month, and that seems like that's Nike's like go-to is to restock Mind Slides every single month. So there'll be like one colorway, but like it seems like it's gonna be a restock. Y'all wear the same size, Raph? Yeah, she wears a 8.5. Yes. Has anyone Travis W shipped? Also, my preschool size of Travis's officially shipped as well. It's crazy because I got the note of when like the shoes landed. I end up getting the tracking notification from the Travis Scott website, and I was like, oh yeah, that's the preschool. So we do get the preschool sizing. I just don't know when it's supposed to show up. I think it's gonna show up either tomorrow or Wednesday would be my guess, because there's no estimated delivery day. So my guess is probably that I'm gonna receive these Travis's by Wednesday is my guess. But like I said, those are coming in very, very soon. And then obviously we'll have another unboxing from the homie Brittany as well. So EU restock, NARS Wars, Wizard of Oz. I did see that. A couple little shock drops that kind of went down I believe this happened today. This went down. This went down today out there overseas. If you guys haven't seen this, 3 Sneaker Wizard of Oz, Nardwuars, and the Yu-Gi-Oh! Air Max 95s were all just restocked overseas. Would y'all like for America to be next? I'll tell you guys this right now. Like, you know, there's been a lot of, you know, talks and commotion about, like, you know, restocking the Travises and stuff like that. You know, I get a couple, you know, messages asking, yo, Raph, do you think we will get the, you know, Travis restock? You know, like I said, we haven't, like, in the US, we haven't gotten any, like, restocks like that, you know, for Travises, besides, like, maybe the Jumpman Jacks, which we all know that was bound to happen. But when it comes to, like, Travis One Lows, it's very, very, very rare. Like, I don't see it happening, but I could be wrong. I know there was rumors and kind of talks about, like, you know, the Travises didn't drop as expected on the sneakers app, but I don't know how much truth that is, you know. So, like, just in the past, you know, experiences, I just don't see Travis's restocking, you know, here in the US. Maybe overseas, you know, we've seen it before. Overseas always get a lot of love for Travis's when it comes to Travis restocks. But other than that, like, here in the US, it's very rare. Amazing. What up, man? NYC Foot Locker getting the NY versus NY Kobe today at the 5 locations a month early in honor of the Knicks winning run, he says. There you go. That's gonna be, dude, that shit's gonna be cooked. What up, Jake B? What's good, dude? Mokalos should have been the GOAT. Red says, love my Wizard of Oz SBs. Overseas don't care for Jordans. Cushy says, yeah, I mean, depends on what it is, you know. But overall, with, like, these type of drops, I don't understand, like, why US doesn't get these type of drops. You know, I feel like US would 100% appreciate this type of restock versus, like, overseas. Like, no offense, like, they just have a different vibe to them overseas, like, when it comes to, like, demand on certain sneakers. But, like, here in the US, I feel like there's a lot of people who would 100% appreciate these shoes. What up, Jumpman fan? We get slightly more stock globally, but the trade-off is they get more restocks than we ever do. 100%. You're not wrong. You know, like, US, it's because, like, I think it's because, like, also we get, like, very greedy, bro. Like, we have to realize that here in the US, we, like, when it comes to stock, with any stock numbers or any stock in general for sneakers, like, we get, like, the most, right? There's, like, they don't have, like, as much boutique mom and pop shops overseas versus what we have out here in the US. So, like, granted, like, US, yes, we get a lot of stock, but dude, we are known for backdooring every single motherfucking hype drop, bro. I'll tell you that. So it just, you know, it's a win-lose situation, I guess. I don't know what you guys think about that. I put a pair of Nardwuars in the attic just in case. There we go. A lot of stuff loaded up, huh, chat? We have the UNC. Let's start off with the UNCs. We have the UNC Air Jordan 5s loaded up on the sneakers app for the 20th officially. Okay, we have these for the 20th. I know some of you guys are very excited about this. Jeffrey, hey, Rav, did you see the Travis Fragment lows? Yeah, we'll take a look at that. And we're going to talk about that today as well. But some stuff that got loaded up on the sneakers app, we got UNCs on the 20th. I know a couple people last week was asking, yo, Ralph, like, what day is the UNC 5s? But there we have it. Obviously not this week, but the next following week looks like we are going to get the UNC 5s. I'm expecting JD Sports EA, both dates in-store pickup and as well as the pre-order. I personally wouldn't sleep on this shoe. I just feel like Is this going to be as good as the metallic fives? Probably not, but I think this is definitely a shoe. I feel like some of you guys might, this might get away from you. I know this month is kind of slow and people are really choosing some of the sneakers that are coming out, but I feel like this one right here is definitely one I feel like you don't want to get away. Because I feel like some people might start regretting, be like, Raph, I kind of regret not getting these, but you guys let me know. What up, Philly? What's good, dude? Frank says I'm snoozing. DH, what up, dude? Congratulations on that car, too. Hopefully that Tesla's been working out for you. Everything 2013 and up is worth reselling. And also, there's a video I wanted to get your thoughts and opinions about, chat. This is definitely going to be a really spicy Monday, I would say.
Morning Collection
what
family.
Up, man? Good morning. Thank you so much for the re-up. Happy 26th month. Morning Collection fam, Gigi says. I appreciate that. Thank you. Let me find the video so I could send it to myself. And then I will show it at some point during the stream. And then get your guys' honest thoughts and opinions about it. I don't know why the hell I can't fucking find this video, bro. Send them to the outlets, Rav. W Rod says, what up, W Rod? What's good, dude? You talking about the fives? I mean, depending on the stock numbers, right? Like, everything is all going to come down to stock numbers, man. If they drop a lot of these pairs, I mean, granted, we could truthfully see this shoe sit or not sell. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. Like, if it sits, it sits. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If it does sell out, like, whatever. Thoughts on the Air Force One SBs? You talking about the brown ones that are dropping tomorrow? I'm not crazy for it. It's not a must cop. Definitely not a must cop on these ones. But these are set to drop tomorrow. I know skate shops end up dropping these over the weekend. So if you want these are going to be available for you guys. Marv, thank you so much for the $5 donation.
@ Marbellistrax8982 donated $4.99. Seen those 5S at JD yesterday, tier official. A lot of in-store stock in Cali. Easy cop. Salute # wear your shoes.
Shout out to Marv for the $5 donation. Seen those fives at JD yesterday. They're official. A lot of in-store stock in Cali. Easy cop. Salutes. Wear your kicks or wear your shoes, Marv says. Thank you so much for the $5 donation. There you go. If it's a lot of stock, that's good. I mean, I don't know how crazy people are going to be outside for the UNC fives, but I'm just saying, I feel like the UNC's fives are nice. Thoughts on the Knicks being up 2-0? Yeah, let's talk about a little bit about sports before I get into like the really juicy breakdown of sneakers for the next couple days and week. All right, so the New York Knicks, congratulations. Also, I want to say congratulations to the Las Vegas Knights for going up 2-1. Crazy overtime game. I was on Friday night. Watched that game. Was it Friday or was it Saturday? I don't know which day it was. Maybe it was Saturday. But crazy overtime game. That was, like I said, dude, I've been kind of like peeping with the series with hockey. It was actually, it was actually pretty damn good. I was like, damn. It's always nice to see, teams score a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? Because like according to what they were saying with the NHL, this is the most high scoring NHL Cup. Is that what they're Stanley Cup? In NHL history in the finals. So it was definitely fun to watch these last couple of games. Like I told you guys, like I was like, what, since the hometown out here in Vegas, I was like, you might as well kind of root for them. Just kind of watch to see how good the series have been. It's really good. If you guys just been kind of worrying about NBA, the NHL finals have been really, really good. Joe, what up, man? Good morning. And I don't really watch hockey like that. Like I told you guys last week, like it was my first time really sitting there watching the full game, and dog, it was intense. Like this last game was intense as hell. I was like, oh my gosh, I don't even know where the puck was, bro. The puck going like it's quick. The New York Dad was good, dude, but hell of a game. So they're up 2-1. I think they're headed back to the Hurricanes I think that's what North Carolina, I guess. North Carolina, I think that's where their team's at. And hopefully they could, walk away with a win. So, game 2, the New York Knicks. All right, the New York Knicks up 2-0 against the San Antonio Spurs. Now, go ahead and say your thoughts and opinions, how you guys felt about the game. The Spurs had a chance to close it out and go up, tie the series 1-1, but unfortunately they just couldn't finish. So, I mean, obviously there's one more home game. Is it one more home game? Is that how it works? So now today, I honestly thought the game was yesterday. I'll tell you guys this. I was in a good ass mood on Sunday. Even though, I lost my game yesterday in my basketball league. We went to overtime. We lost. But that's all right. I was, I got home. I was looking forward to the NBA. I was like, man, NBA, and I'm just like going through my phone. I was like, wait, I searched up the game. I wanted to see what time it was going to start. And I was like, bro, the game's not till Monday. I was like, bro, Sunday would have been a perfect day to watch the game, dude. Perfect time to win, to watch the game. And then it was said Monday. I said, bruh. So, overall, I just think the Spurs, they go on this run. This is how I feel about the Spurs. They always go on this run and then they just blow it. They find a way to just blow it, dude. They just find a way. I feel like the New York Knicks, like, overall, are doing a really, really good job of containing freaking Wemby. Dude, is it Castle or Vassell are just doing way too much. Like, the turnovers, like, is just, and obviously it comes down to experience, right? Like, Wemby had a really critical turnover. I don't know who you blame there, but I personally would blame Wemby, and I just feel like he kind of panicked in a sense where, like, he had the ball, and me personally, I just don't think in that situation with Wemby, like, if you have a teammate that's running right in front of you, like, why, especially on a fast break, like, he's like literally right in front of him. Like, I don't think that pass was really necessary. With that ball getting turned over was just that was crucial. When maybe too young and all. Yeah, I mean, yeah, everything comes down to to experience. It really does. I mean, Spurs is a very young team. They've never made it this far. In a long time. So he not a point guard, but I mean, you'd be surprised, dude. Like, there's a lot of big mans like Wemby, Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo, big dudes that will run the rock coming down the floor, and that's exactly what Wemby should have done. But I just feel like both teams, I just like where this series is going. People are gonna blame the refs and all that stuff. And there's not called, certain calls not called. But the thing is, like, they're letting them play, right? Like, was it this game where, like, De'Aaron Fox got tangled up with Brunson or whoever, and they just let him play? You know what I'm saying? So, like, I just feel like this is what I wanted to see. Like, this is exactly I wanted to see from the series, that it was going to get physical. The refs are doing a good job. I'm just letting them kind of play out. This is going to be a really must win 2 games for the Spurs, right? Like, I would be very, very surprised. Like, okay, let me tell you guys this. If the Spurs end up winning the next 2 games, dude, I already know this. Everyone's going to say, oh, it's a rigged draft. Like, they're trying to extend the series, whatever. Like, but at the end of the day, like, I'm sorry. Like, I think, me personally, this might be a hot I think it's over. Like, I personally think it's over. The way the Knicks have been playing, even not even from this series, but from the last couple series, like, I already said this, bro, like, the New York Knicks have been playing well. Like, they've been playing well. They have been. If you don't think the New York Knicks are not playing well, I don't know what to tell you. Like, you probably haven't watched the entire playoff run since they went up against the Hawks. Like, dude, they've been playing well since then. Like, it's you know what I mean? Like, I love Wemby, I love Popovich, but like the New York Knicks have been playing really, really good ball lately. Spurs going to get swept until Wemby acts like he's 7'5" and not 6'2". I mean, you got to give it to Karl Anthony Towns. He's been playing very well. Cat's been playing well, dude. Like, he's been playing well. And Mitchell Robinson's like, you know, he's playing well. Like, they're just containing Wemby. Like, they really are. Like, they're playing very, very well. They just got a lot of weapons. Like, Bridges lit up. Like, yes, that last game, like, he played well. Like, the first game he didn't play well, but this game he definitely stepped up. So, it's just been a fun series to watch. Even though that, like, the New York Knicks, like, they got away with both of the games in San Antonio. Like, it has been really, really fun to watch. Like, you gotta admit that, bro. Like, I personally this is the series I wanted to see over SGA and the OKC Thunder against the New York Knicks, in my personal opinion. Like, this is exactly what I wanted to see, and this is like true freaking hoops, bro. I remember in the 1999 when the Knicks should have won, but Aaron got hurt, Ike says. If the Spurs win the next two games, they will win the chip. The same series happened 27 years ago. Sure, I mean, you say history repeats itself, but like, at the end of the day, like, we're obviously in a different time. Like, if the New York Knicks, if they literally win and they go up 3-0, dog, it's over, bro. I mean, I feel like it's already over. Just the way the Knicks are playing, and plus they go back, they're playing in New York. Like, come on, bro. Like, that's gonna be a tough win for the Spurs today. It's gonna be real tough. SGA wouldn't have turned over the ball like that. Oh my god, I love it. The refs are letting them play like back in the day. F all them foul call shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, I see that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't want anyone complaining about like, oh, the refs this, the refs that. It's like, bro, like, they're just letting him play. Like, some of you guys are calling the NBA soft, but like, this is like true hoops, bro. Let them play. Let them play out. Like, let them be physical. Fuck it, dude. Like, I love it. And if you guys didn't know, back in the day, like, De'Aaron Fox and Brunson, they used to go up against each other when they were really, really young. So like, this is a perfect matchup. You know, the Knicks have an all-time high 13 wins in a row in the playoffs. That's not by accident. Hey, man, listen, that's what I'm saying. They've been playing really good ball, bro, you know? And sometimes you have to admit that, even though you don't really, if you're not a big fan of the New York Knicks because you're either a Boston fan or you know what I'm saying, with the competitive cities, but like, you got to admit that the New York Knicks have been playing really good ball, bro. So let's see. You have to allow the play in the finals because the call would change the results. Yeah, we're in game 3 and it's gonna be a good one, man. I'm excited. I'm excited to watch this game. Like, I am definitely 100% looking forward to this one. So De'Aaron Fox traveling towards the paint had me weak, bro. Vicious says. HBC, what up, man? Good morning. Those seat prices at SMG are insane. They're gonna milk them. I know they let them play like this in the regular season. The NBA would be back, like, because the reason why they probably don't want to like officiate the way they do in like the finals or playoffs, because like in regular season it's probably because they don't want to get hurt, right? Like, regular season is so much different than in the finals and the playoffs, because it's like regular season you're kind of you're trying to stay healthy for, you know, for 82 games. Or 90 plus games that they play, or 80 something. Rafi, the NBA is soft. Come on now, NS says. Fox has to be better. Dylan Harper shouldn't be playing better. John says absolutely 100%. You know, and I mean, like I said, like, De'Aaron Fox played way better in game 2 versus he did in game 1. Right? So Knicks have made me so much money on prize picks. I made $437 off $15 worth of lineups. Go Knicks. I mean, imagine if you were betting on the Knicks in the last 2 games, dude, or even like the first game, you would have made a lot of money because they were in the plus. like going into game 1. And they've won back-to-back games. And now I bet you they're in the freaking... I bet you Spurs are plus a lot. You know, for anybody that bets sports, like, I bet you they're plus a lot. I haven't looked at it, but I'm pretty sure they're in the plus now. Sad thing is now that they said you'll start to see those tickets prices become the... Bro, I didn't even know hockey games were that expensive, dude. I was looking at hockey tickets. I mean, obviously, the Stanley Cup is just, like, it's... You know, it's the Super Bowl of hockey. So, of course, I was like, you know, that's why tickets are expensive. But damn, hell expensive. Spurs also need to get another big for Wemby's men's. Absolutely, because they only have that other guy, Cornet. That's it. That's all they got. Cornet and Wemby. They're bigs. That's it. They got nobody else. Don't we have the Virgil soccer shoe this week? No, that's gonna be next week. I think maybe we'll see the Virgil Abloh archive soccer shoe next or this week by their website maybe, but it's gonna be next week on the 16th. Go get to a hockey game next season. You'll love it live. Yeah, that is definitely something that we are wanting to do. So should I make a call for tomorrow's game, Raph? Frank says. Wait, what? Mona Raph, hope you had a great weekend, Deli Venom says. Yes, sir. What up, Deli Venom? What's good, dude? Yeah, my weekend was great, bro. My weekend was great. How about that Stanley Cup game the other night? Great third period, Tony says. Yeah, it was great, man. We were out getting ice cream whenever like that finals, because it was getting late. And like my kids were wanting, you know, we told them we were gonna go bring them to this ice cream spot, and we did, but it went to overtime. So I was like, all right, might as well just head out. So I didn't really get to watch the last part of the game. They should have kept Jeremy. Yeah, they could have to actually had a little bit more depth on their big mans, but it's just Wemby and Cornet. Do you think the Virgil Abloh archive raffle will be this week for the site? Probably. I wouldn't be surprised. We'll definitely take a look at we'll definitely talk about that as well. So you guys let me know. Game 3. San Antonio Spurs are in New York today. So let me know. What do you guys think? Who's taking the win? Who's taking the win? Who's taking the win? Is it going to be San Antonio Spurs game 3? Or is it going to be the New York Knicks go up 3-0 against the San Antonio Spurs? Like, it's going to be a brawl, man. It's going to be a brawl. Morning, Raph. I'm at work with my phone in my pocket, Braveheart says. This is my prediction, chat. Like, I think the Spurs are going to have a really, really good game. I think they are. But I also think that the person that I think is going to have a good game today is going to be Josh Hart. Josh Hart is due for a solid, good scoring game. Like in the last couple games, he just hasn't been Josh Hart, right? But like he's like Mr. Rebound assist guy on their team. But I think he's going to have a good game today. When Knicks win, Richie Lee, a.k.a. Ross, taking the boys to NYC. There you go, Jake. There you go, my guy. You guys going to watch the parade? Is that what's going down? To be fair, Wemby shows up in Madison Square Garden. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Like, I don't think the Spurs they're going to put an absolute fight to this game. But I just know that the crowd, that energy in New York is going to be insane, bro. Insane. Let's see. That's what Hart does. He's a glue guy. I think the crowd and pressure are going to be too much for Wemby. Spurs have to win or it's over. What up, Mr. Lowe's? So, Johnny, no, he's been playing well, but I mean, I'm talking about like a high scoring game for him. Like, I think today is going to be the day for him. So, Suns are going to win, Jay says. Yeah, Castle going to be a turnover machine tonight. He's not known for scoring. Yeah, he's not known for scoring, but I feel like he's just due for one. You know, like he has games where like he'll go off, but I feel like he's just due for one. I love Josh Hart, man. And Josh Hart, Jordan Clarkson, two guys I feel like I would love to Karl Anthony Towns, guys that I told you guys, I'd love to see them win a chip, especially Brunson. But I'm a Brunson. Yeah, I'm a Brunson fan. Who isn't Brunson fan unless you're a Boston fan? Like, can't hate the man. Like, he's good. Off the scale for sure. Dillion says. Mikal Bridges is going off tonight. Yeah, he had a good game last game. You know, the NBA is not letting a sweep happen. Deli Venom says. I mean, you never know. You know, you never know. So it's gonna be a. I know New York is like itching, bro. If you're a New York Knicks fan, all you got to think about is like just two more games. I know you're itching in the hands, itching in the thighs, but all you got to think about is just two more games. Cat has a whole new man this series. I think he might be Finals MVP at this rate. Rami says, yeah, there's a lot of potential, but if Brunson ends up having, another good game, like, you know what I mean, it's gonna go to Brunson at the end of the day. But like, Karl-Anthony Towns has been playing absolutely good ball, so I mean, we'll see what happens, because Jalen Brunson had 20 in the first game. He had 30. Brunson had 20 last game. Karl-Anthony Towns with 21. And then let's go look at game one, because I mean, that was huge for game one. Was huge, bro. Jalen Brunson had 30, and like that was like, you know what I mean. Right now, I would say that MVP would 100% go to Jalen Brunson, bro. Right now, 100%. It's that game one, dude. Game one, and then he still came back in game two and played well too. So it's like, I don't know. Spurs winning tonight. Everybody always has a big game at the Mecca. Philly says, yeah, we'll see. Like I said, we're gonna recap this tomorrow. So Cam Bridges were clutch last game. Rami says, New York will never win. New York will never win the NBA Finals. If Brunson didn't score, they would have lost game one. John says. So, Cat is taking it to Wemby. Rami says. Yeah, I mean, like I said, we'll have to wait and see. All right, chat. All right, game 3. We'll see what happens tonight. We'll recap in the morning, obviously, and we'll go from there. It's gonna be a fun one, honestly. I think tonight's gonna be a fun one. So let's talk about a little bit about the World Cup. Where's all my World Cup guys at? Where's all the World Cup guys? I need everyone to show out on that stream. So we're gonna do a nice little watch party on the 11th. It's gonna be the opener for the World Cup, and I'm telling you guys just right now, I am extremely excited about it. World Cup starts on the 11th, and I'm sure you guys are looking forward to it. I'm hoping that a lot of you guys are looking forward to it as well. Please show up. It should be fun, a nice little watch party during the day, because the game does start at noon PST, so that's 3 p.m. Eastern time. So like I told you guys let me know who is ready for the World Cup. The first game, we got Mexico versus South Africa. Who we going for on game one? Game one opener. Who we got? You should do a watch party in the 16th. Also, the day that yeah, absolutely. We're gonna talk about that. We're gonna have a nice little breakdown. So, none of the workers are going to work Thursday for the Mexico game. Alex says Chicago Bears moving to Indiana. Yeah, that's old news. Mexico bracket challenge. Yeah, I have to look into it again, Tony. We'll see. Mexico, I got money on Mexico. Okay, you guys are all doing Mexico. Mexico's gonna smoke them. All right, we'll see what happens, man. That should be a fun one, huh? Opener, Mexico versus South Africa. If you guys haven't seen, okay, chat, if you haven't seen, the collection is officially loaded up on the Nike Sneakers app. Now, what's interesting about the World Cup collection is that it is dropping on the 16th. So everyone pay attention. Some people didn't see this. I had a couple questions over the weekend. I was catching up on DMs and trying my best to go through a lot of them. But the World Cup collection, Nike collection, is officially releasing on June 16th. And what is very interesting about this is that the start time of the drop starts at 10 a.m. PST on June 16th. Now that's 1 p.m. Eastern time. But if you guys take a close look at the entire drop, Nike is set to drop everything on the 16th. Now, if you go to the next one, so we got South Korea dropping at 10 a.m. PST. Netherlands is dropping at 11. So you guys see what my drift here is that each collection is dropping every single hour throughout the entire day. So you got 11. Netherlands, South Korea at 10. Netherlands at 11. England at 12. France at 1. Nigeria at 2. Canada at 3. And then you have the US collection to end off at 4 p.m. PST. That's 7 p.m. Eastern time. So that means we're going to be streaming all day. Okay, I'm streaming all day for this. I think it's going to be fun. They are so smart on just ending the collection off with the Virgil Abloh cryo shot zoom. Is that how you say it? So we're going to take a look at this stuff for sure. Okay, let's take a look at this stuff because it's like, bro, every single hour you get something new. Every single hour, and I think this is fun. I honestly think this is fun.
Password, per favore.
Ghiaccio. Ciao Michele, c'ho sta idea qua. Pigliamo la Mercurial del 98, che tra l'altro è stata fatta a Montebelluna, è stata la prima scarpa che Nike ha fatto in Italia, la mettiamo in una suola e la facciamo trasparente e la congeliamo nel tempo. Cosa ne pensi?
Fantastico Enrico, questa idea è veramente incredibile. L'unica cosa che dobbiamo vedere è come creare l'effetto ghiaccio che mantenga la trasparenza che vogliamo.
Hey Enrico, this is Harry. I think I got a solution you might like.
And here, football heritage. Frozen forever in the soul.
Interesting commercial by Nike. Like I said, I've been telling you guys all year, even last year, is that like Nike is, I'm telling you guys, they're doing a lot, and I've been telling you guys this since last year, right? Like the last year, beginning of last year, is that I think that's where Nike is wanting to do, is basically have more commercials, have more marketing, pop-up events. I've been saying this for a long time. Pop-up events, here and there for certain collections. And like, this is why I was looking forward to like the World Cup stuff. I really was. Like, I told you guys they were going to drop a whole collection of this. And this is why it was such a major deal for the month of June, even though like this is, for me, my personal opinion, this is where you start to appreciate a little bit of the other stuff, other than all the hype shit that kind of goes down. Like this is fun. Like me personally, like when it comes down to sneakers, this is the type of stuff that I personally enjoy, that I kind of go out my not comfort zone in a sense, where like Nike's doing other things that we are kind of so used to in seeing. Right? Like they do it every single year where like, of course, like they do something for different sports, stuff like that. But people don't realize how major this is, right? So anyways, going into it, they've been doing a good amount of pop-ups if you guys haven't really been paying attention, right? Like for instance, like someone tagged me on this post, which this is a post that I wanted to show you guys, that they've been doing a bunch of pop-ups for the World Cup stuff. Virgil Abloh pop-up at Soldier Field, where you could buy all the merch that's coming out, the collection, some of the stuff that you see on the Nike Sneakers app, So it's dope to see. Like, these are the type of stuff I've been saying that they were gonna possibly do, where like they will have some pop-ups here and there, commercials and whatnot, and it's exactly what I really expected them to do for their Virgil Abloh archive team. So as you guys can see, they had a whole pop-up for this in Chicago, which is really, really cool. So this was kind of like, I don't really know, there's not too many people that was kind of talking about this, but I seen it all over my feed. Yeah, I only saw Chicago. That was like one area that I seen that had this pop-up. So people still use the sneakers app. Absolutely, bro. What up, Chris Montgomery? What up, man? So some of the stuff, like, I mean, you guys have to understand, like, this is fun. This is why I love sneakers sometimes, because like this type of stuff, bro. So let's get into the collection real quick. So like I said, this is not dropping until June 16th. I'm gonna take a good amount of time on this, so if you guys want to like just sit back and just kind of chill, let's take a look at this collection, starting off with South Korea. And go ahead and let me know your thoughts and opinions as we kind of go through this collection, and let me know which one is your favorite so far. But let's go ahead and get into it. So South Korea, I'm not crazy on the shoes are okay. I'm not crazy on them. Like, all the shoes I'm not crazy for, right? I'm not the biggest soccer dude, but I mean, when it comes down to some of the stuff that they are dropping, they are very, very nice. So we got the puffer jacket. We have the chino pants that they're dropping. Men's short sleeve top. Men's calf socks. I'm telling you guys this right now. Nike's going to make a bag off this entire collection. A bag, bro. Like, they got so many jobs. So Netherlands, they got the Pata collab with Nike. This one is nice. This one's cool. This one's really, really cool. If you see the shoes are a cleat with the outsole over it, so you can wear cleats walking around, Rami says. So you aren't the biggest dude in general, Wolf, W Rod says. Okay. Who in here copped the Adidas Forum? What, the Milwaukee? Such a dope pair, Dean says. And then you have the men's Tech Fleet full zip up. Like, me personally, I can't wear a jacket right now during these times, but I mean, it is what it is. Men's Tech Fleet joggers, everyday crew socks, men's Anthem jacket, which is pretty sick. The Netherlands stuff is pretty nice. Pretty nice. Like I said, I'm not crazy for some of the stuff, but like I said, I think it's really, really cool what they're bringing out. England. What up, Jay Redhouse? What's good, dude? England. See, it's crazy because you could wear all these casually. The shoes, England, men's Anthem jacket. Mind you, Travis is dropping his soccer shoe as well. He's dropping his. I don't know. I think that's in July. That's when he's dropping him, in July, I believe. In July. Men's short sleeve soccer. All this stuff is going to sell out, by the way. All this stuff. What up, J Red House? What's good, man? I think all this stuff is all going to sell out. Football, not soccer rap. We really use our feet. Not like American handball. I mean, soccer, bro. England has the best merch. You got a varsity jacket, $810. Damn. $810 for the varsity jacket. Damn, they went in on England. The men's, they got more t-shirts, hats, beanies. The varsity jacket at $810. Fudge, dude. That's insane. $810 for a varsity jacket. France got some new shoes. I like the all white ones. Women's dry fit short sleeve top, men's soccer shorts, men's goalkeeper t-shirt. You guys, some of you guys could just be a part of the freaking team with all this merch that they're dropping, bro. Nigeria, dude, Nigeria's sneaker is sick. That's crazy. Nigeria's. See, dude, they're the green. If you have like the Liquid Maxes, you could probably rock the Liquid Maxes with this stuff. Because the Liquid Maxes, they got that green and black colorway, and you could probably grab the dry fit like t-shirt. Probably It'll look perfect with the shirt. Actually, I have a PS5 now. I'm both. I don't really have like, you know, a preference. Nigeria sneaker reminds me of the Dunky SBs. Oh, you talking about that high top dunk? I think it's a high top. Canada. Where's all my Canadians, eh? University gold and white. Canada's not bad. Men's long sleeve goalkeeper jersey. Men's long sleeve jersey. Kids dry fit short sleeve top. Men's t-shirts. Men's CS hoodie. Men's woven track jacket. See, that track jacket is sick. That track jacket is very, very nice. This one, the hoodie, that shit hard. Go ahead and jailbreak your PS5. Nigeria shoes are the best. I think so too. For right now, absolutely. They're sick, dude. So you got Nigeria, Canada, and then to end the collection off, you have the Virgil Abloh archive. I mean, the US Virgil Abloh collection is sick too. Of course, Nike gets the best of the best, dude. The Virgil Abloh archive. Soccer cats get dope apparels. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure. What are you guys going for? Let me know in the chat. What are you guys going for the collection? Are you guys going for any of the one of the countries, the t-shirts, the jackets? Like, what are you guys going for sneaker wise? Like, you guys, let me know. You guys, let me know what you guys are going for. And I'm telling you guys just right now, I think this collection overall is really, really cool. Aren't those all football shoes with spikes? It's not Nike, it's America. Nike, America, sure. I mean, Nike, bro. Nike, Virgil Abloh, like, they get the cool stuff, bro. US gets the cool stuff. How about that? Sorry, I said that wrong, right? The US gets the cool stuff. Nike is like the Adidas holds that. I want the Virgil Abloh archive shoes and Nigeria shoes. Pata jersey, Rami says. Frank says I'm going for Travis. We all know you are. I want Virgil Abloh car. I don't really, and also when it comes to like the Travis stuff, like I don't care about that stuff. I don't really care about the shoes either. I don't really care about the shoes. I copped the Brazil, and dude, I'm telling you this right now, dude. Like, it's gonna be almost impossible to hit that that soccer shoe. If they drop it on the Travis Scott website, dude, you're not. I don't see you might not see any wins, dude. I wouldn't be surprised. That shoe is gonna be stupid limited. I need all USA shoes and jerseys. Show the details, images of the sneaker. Which one do you want to see? Which one do you want to see? To invest in the NBA, I'm only going for whatever resells. W Rod says, bro. All the soccer shoes, all I gotta say, all the soccer shoes are gonna be dumb limited, bro. They're gonna be stupid limited. They're not gonna be easy to hit. Absolutely not gonna be easy to hit, man. I'll tell you that. What's up, Raph? I'm late today. What up, Blaze Fresh? I'm gonna save my money like you, Raph. NS says, yeah, Raph. It's really football, not soccer. In the world oldest sport, Raph, it's dating back over 2,000 years, bro. Listen, I'm gonna call it soccer to make it easier for some people. You know, saying football, like, yeah, sure, but I'm saying soccer, bro. I'm sorry, not sorry. What up, Lace Fresh? What's good, dude? We need a Nigel World Cup merch. Cushy says. The goat got me. Dude, Frank, your glaze is like so cringe. I'm not gonna hold you, bro. He says the goat Travis got me. Dog, you didn't even hit on Travis's back. Like, you didn't even hit on these pink ones, nor you didn't hit on the fragments, dude. And you're saying Travis got me. You mean a firm got you, bro. AK resale. What up, Nam? What's good, dude? Good morning. What up, Rav? So what trade did you make with Brit? We did a 2-for-1 trade. I'll let you guys know for sure, like, once I get the shoe in hand. The shoes in hand, I'll do an unboxing and share it with you guys. So wrestling is the oldest sport in the world. I'm talking about the Goat app genius. Frank says, yeah, so yeah, the Goat app got you, not Travis. Travis don't got your ass. Goat StockX got you, Frank. Bro, listen, it's gonna be you gotta pray for a miracle to hit on those Travis soccer shoes, bro. Like, that shoe is gonna be stupid limited. Like, I don't think they're gonna make a whole lot of them, maybe a couple thousand of them, and that's it. Like, you guys think that Travis soccer shoe is gonna be super like a global drop? Like, I think they're probably only gonna drop that Travis soccer shoe on the Travis Scott website and nowhere else. Those UNC 5s more limited than the past releases. More, what do you mean? Past releases, like, processes have everyone holding beers, one of one. I don't know if it's I don't know if that's a one of one, like that soccer shoe that Travis has. I think they're gonna drop that on his site, because you guys already know, dude. That's probably what they're gonna do. That soccer shoe is gonna drop. It's probably gonna drop, and they're gonna have Travis merch. 100%. They're gonna have World Cup Travis merch stuff. I need that Travis soccer sneaker, Chevy Ride says. The Travis soccer shoe dropping at Fanatics Fest probably in July. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Like I said, dude, that Travis shoe is not gonna be an easy scoop. Not an easy scoop at all. Not at all. All Travis shoes will be backdoored. Wearing soccer shoes. So the thing is, like, me personally, like, I'm not wearing this casually. Even if I hit like on a soccer shoe, but they're kind of meant to like wear them casually. Like, they made them to wear casually. You know what I mean? Like, they made these to wear casually. Like the whole Travis Golf one, like, they have the ridges on the bottom. Like, those ones don't, I don't know if you, me personally, I wouldn't wear those casually. Got the Caitlin Clarks, and they're so fire. They go great with the Collection Fam black and red socks. Got so many compliments on both the socks and shoes. There you go, JJ. There's going to be on an actual cleat. That's going to be an actual cleat. Will likely drop for the Toma Championship in July. He's been a huge part of it for Nike, Tony says. It's big enough a sport people will recognize. Super side swipe gonna ruin the drop again. Do you think Travis team sticks with super swipe? Do you guys think they stick to super swipe, chat? Like, really, I'm curious what you guys think about that. Like, do you guys think that they stick with that super swipe? I feel like they'll do it just to piss more people off. Why hate on a new silhouette immediately before trying it? Tony says. I like Prada shoes, but I'm skipping everything. What site are these on? These on the Nike sneakers app, Scott G. Like, if you don't see it on your app, it's under your feed. Like, if you go on feed, it'll show you the collection. I think they will, since now they figured out how to work it. Yeah, 100%. That's what I feel like too, is that Travis team is probably going to stick with the super swipe because it's cheaper and they don't have to deal with it. You know what I mean? Like, because throughout the entire years of Travis dropping is that they have dealt with like all their drops. Now that they have someone else dealing with it, like, it's going to make it easier for them to run their drops. They're cool until they yellow so much you can't see the cleats. Speaking of what's on feet today, the Nigeria gear looks tough. I deleted that app a long time ago thanks to Virgil Abloh Archive. Yeah, you're good. You're good, Scott G. Yeah, at first I was like wondering where this was all at, and then like someone told me it's under the feed. So, yeah. The Prada gear is fire. I think everything is nice. You know, I think of the entire collection in general that they got going on with on the sneakers app. I think they're dope. I think it's really, really cool, and I think a lot of people are going to love it. So obviously it's not dropping until the 16th, right? We still have another week, but it is interesting the way they are dropping it, how they're dropping it every single hour. So like I said, everything is going to start at 10 a.m. PST, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the entire collection ends at 4 p.m. So it's going to be a pretty long stream. I'm going to be streaming the entire collection, and I'm pretty stoked about it. But if Shopify gonna F with Super Swipe again after getting put on blast the whole day, I'm sure they'll be okay. Super Swipe doesn't work, but at least the customers don't have to cover the costs. Ike says, yeah, that's true too. You know, that's why, like, if you don't agree, like I said, let's go into it real quick. Let's get into it. Going back to the whole Travis stuff. Did you guys see that an unreleased fragment Travis Scott Air Jordan 1 Low, aka they're saying that this is possibly a sample. In my personal opinion, this is how I feel, right? Like, this could be a sample, right? Because like we haven't seen Travis wear it. I'm telling you guys this right now. If Travis wears any of those another Jordan 1 Low in the next like year or the next couple months, Jordan 1s are not done. Travis Scott Jordan 1 Lows are not done. They're not. They're not done. Travis Lows are not done, dude. But like I said, this is only a sample though. This is nothing like to be like, all right, they're dropping this. Like, I don't think they will. But I'm telling you guys this right now, if we see Travis wearing like a Jordan 1 Low, like, it's probably going to happen again. It's probably going to happen again, chat. Cuz like, why, that's what I'm saying, like, why fix it if it ain't broken, right? Like, going back to the Travis Scott website with Super Swipe, I don't mind the whole Super Swipe shit. I feel like so many people were like bitching and complaining about it. Like, I get it. Like, people were dragging it. I'm telling you guys this right now. People were dragging it, bro. Dragging it to the ground about the whole Super Swipe thing. Like, I get it. I feel like they didn't leave a good impression from the consumers. Okay. But like, I'm sorry, but Travis team, they are smart as shit, dude. The fact that, like I said, Travis team didn't get any smoke for this drop, dude. Zero. They got zero smoke, and Super Swipe got all the smoke. They took all the bullets for the Travis team that drop for the pink Travises. Now that they got everyone's attention about the Super Swipe, and if the Travis team utilizes the Super Swipe again, dude, no one's going to be talking about Travis team. They're going to be like, F Super Swipe, here we go. Super Swipe going to fuck this shit up again. Woody woody whoop. People were acting like shit wasn't fucked up before Super Swiped. Like, dead ass. Like, if you guys think about it, like, ain't nobody was like, does people realize that the system in general on that site was already fucked up to begin with? Like, let's throw more sticks in the fire, bro. Hey, Super Swipe getting all the blame for the rest of the drops in the future for Travis team. They taking all this. Well, here it goes. Here comes Super Swipe. Trash. This is trash. Just how like people like bitch and complain about Equal. The same thing. It's like Equal takes all the smoke from all these different boutique stores. You know what I mean? Like, if you think about it that way, it's like F Equal. It's rigged. It's not fair. It's trash. But like, people act like they you know what I'm saying, are in charge with their inventory. Like, you know what I mean? Same thing with Super Swipe. They're gonna take all the smoke. It's like, Super Swipe, it's trash. You know what I mean? No, you're bugging, Raph, but a queue for a raffle. You see, the thing is, some of you guys in here, IA resell, you're not getting the whole drift of the super swipe shit. Besides all the technical difficulties, what they went through, dude, nobody would have been complaining. Like that's why I said in the last couple weeks, set aside the whole technical difficulties that they went through. Okay, the reason why they had that stupid queue shit because they had issues, right? But now that they got it resolved and they do it again, like, and if it, if you have a smooth entering the raffle, so be it. But all I'm saying is this, like, if I'm not glazing. If you want to go back to the old Travis drops and bitch and complain that you are refreshing your email 50, 100 times every single 20 minutes of the day, that's up to you. That's up to you. That's why I said, I was like, besides the issues that they went through with Super Swipe, I think the system is fine. It's better than what they had going on in the last how many years that they've been around doing this Travis drop. If you think the old, listen, then you could go back to the old version of the Travis drop. That's up to you. I'm okay entering a raffle and going to sleep and waking up to a dub or no, whatever. Okay? Because like I said, in the old system, you got to refresh hoping that you got your goofy ass getting your invoice. You're refreshing oh my God, it's processing. Let me refresh 50 times every 10 minutes to see if I don't, what I'm saying? Like, Super Swipe is like, you enter all your information, your credit card, whatever. You could go, you could go grocery shopping. You know what I'm saying? You could go clap cheeks. You could go to sleep, take a nap, maybe a nice little long blink. You know what I mean? And you could wake up, be like, oh shit, I got a dub. It's like equal. It's like once you enter in, they're going to charge you if you hit. Like, right? Like, versus like with the old system, like you're refreshing like every 5 minutes, hoping that you get an invoice, bro. And then by the time, sometimes people give up. It's like, shit, dude, I didn't check my spam mail, Raph. I didn't check my spam mail. I got an invoice, but it's already too late because it says 15 minutes to check out, and then you're shit out of luck, dude. I'm telling you guys, a lot of people that entered in for the raffle for the Travises, that not Super Swipe, like people gave up and just went to bed, right? Some people are like, you know what? I used my VPN. I finally got through, whatever. I give up. I'm not waiting all day for the results. People woke up to W's. Imagine if they went through all that BS and saying processing all night and they were still sending out invoices, and you were like, you know what? I give up. I'm not refreshing my email 20, 30 times every 10 minutes. You go to bed and then you wake up, realize that it's in your spam mail, and it's already too late. So that's what I'm saying. Like, set aside the whole trash queue, the technical difficulties that they went through, and really think about the bigger picture here. Like, you know what I mean? Like, me personally, I'm sure a lot of you guys were tired of refreshing your emails 50 times, and hoping that there's something's gonna pop up. You feel me? Like I said, I don't know what they're going to use next time. I'm not sure if they're just going to give up Super Swipe. I'm pretty sure when it comes to some of these raffles companies is that it would make sense that they probably would want to sign a contract for like a long duration, like meaning like, okay, we'll sign for a 1-year deal with you guys and we'll deal with your drops for this year of drops that you guys got going on. Like, I don't know if Super Swipe would be, no, I'm not saying dumb enough, but like they should have been smart and say, hey, if you want to use our system, like, we do long-term deals. We do 1-year deals, stuff like that. Like, that's what I would do. Be like, I'm not just signing with this one drop. I'm signing with the whole deal. Like, you guys sign me for a 1-year deal and we'll deal with your drops. You give us the inventory, we implement them, and we'll run our system. So So we'll see. We'll see what happens on the next drop, and then we'll recoup. So now this was the worst experience overall compared to Travisite drop. This was the worst experience overall compared to the Travisite drop. Sure. I mean, yeah. But the thing is, Pew Pew, let me ask you this, Pew Pew. Let me ask you this. What's the biggest difference from this super swipe drop versus any other Travis drop that you've been through? Let me know what the difference is, and I'll tell you what the similarities are. But you tell me what the difference is. Is that what the queue system was trash? Was that it? It was just the queue? Just a question, because the thing is, like, I promise you this. The amount of time that you waited all day until the queue system finally resolved is the same amount of time how much you would wait for a Travis drop, an old Travis drop in general. You know what I mean? Travis drops last that long. If you haven't been through any Travis drops, dude, like Travis drops, like I said, they've loaded up Travis's early, just like this pink one. They loaded up at around 9. The drop didn't really end until late. Same thing with any other Travis drop. They load them up early around noon. That shit don't end until like 8 o'clock in general. So I feel like there was not much of a difference between an old Travis drop versus what you went through on this one. But the thing is, Pew Pew, it's kind of the same thing. It's almost the same thing, bro. It's almost, I mean, and the thing is, they made the issue. They made the issue, what's it called, known that they had an issue, right? It's a matter of time how long it was gonna, how long that problem was gonna be. Granted, it took them 6 hours to resolve it, but at the end of the day, like, you still waited all day. So what's the difference between struggling on entering on a raffle versus refreshing for results for like hours and hoping that you got an invoice? You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's just more so just the waiting thing. That was it. Like, it was literally just waiting until they resolved it. Like, the people that are entering in was obviously the issue, but it's not like they didn't make it known. Like, they made it known that everybody, that once it's resolved, we'll let you guys know. That's exactly what they said. But even though that, yes, it was AK fixed, it was still broken, but still, like, we were still waiting all day regardless. We were still waiting all day regardless. If they fix the problem next time, it's a decent system. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If they fix the system, and I'm sure it will go smooth. I think a lot of people didn't care for the new system also because they entered 20 times. They possibly could have been charged that many times. I would rather put card info and wait. Rob the Beard says. I mean, I don't think anyone's going to complain if they got charged 20 times, they hit 20 times. But I mean, yeah, a card could have got charged multiple times, but if they entered multiple times, I'm sure they wouldn't complain if they hit multiple times. Yeah, but Pew Pew, at the end of the day, dude, like, it's still all the waiting game. It's still all the waiting game at the end of the day, bro. Like, both of the systems is like, me personally, I just think the old system is just trash. So like, with them doing a super swipe and just entering all your information, I think that's better than what they did. It was just a trial run. Might have their shit together. That's what I'm saying. It definitely might be a trial run for sure. I have super swipe is watching Rav, going to bat for them for real. Throw him in the bag. MJ says. I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't. Would have helped whoever needed the pairs. Raph, you think they shipping out the Travis Scott Shy Pinks this week? Maybe. I got tracking on Friday for my daughter's pair, but it was for the tropical pinks. I know some people are waiting. I don't know if they are doing like certain colorways getting shipped first. If you guys are waiting for the shies or yeah, you know what I'm saying? I don't know which one you guys are waiting for. I'm still waiting for my daughter's pair. It should be here either tomorrow or Wednesday. I just got my tracking on Friday. Hey Raph, I just joined. What are y'all talking about? And what's the deal with the pair of shoes you got on the screen? Sneaker Tech says. Oh, this is just a sample that was floating around through the internet. And everyone was kind of like geeked about it, but I'm not crazy for it though. But yeah, you didn't really miss much. We went through, we talked about a little bit about the NBA Finals. We talked about the World Cup stuff that is loaded up on the Nike Sneakers app and the way they are dropping those. So that's what we got going on. So I'm still waiting for the Nigel merch. Keen says. Let's see. The Nigel merch. Oh, you're still waiting. Wow. Who is still waiting for a brick after bricks? Anybody who's still waiting for the brick after bricks? They already started shipping out the Shy Pinks 2 days ago, per my friend Brittany says. There we go. Mona Raffin fan, what up, Reamer? What's good, dude? World Cup in Philly gonna go crazy? Oh, absolutely. You guys are still waiting for the Nigel shipping. I talked about this on my last video. You guys are saying that they're using uni. Fuck is a uni, bro? Can you imagine if the Knicks win Game 3 and how much tickets will cost in Game 4? I mean, yeah, in general they're just expensive, but like if they win Game 3, it's over. You going for the Ben 23s? No, I'm passing. Talking about the Ben 3s this weekend? No, I'm passing on them. I'm still waiting on the Nigel merch too. Still waiting on bricks. Sheesh, dude. It's been like, what, 2 weeks? It's been about 2 weeks, right? About 2 weeks. They should be refunding the $25 shipping cost, in my opinion, on Nigel's. I mean, they also mentioned that everything should be shipped by Wednesday, right? They said middle of the week of next week, which is this week. So if you don't get anything by Friday I would say, yeah, like what the hell? Because they made the announcement on Instagram that everything's going to be shipped by Wednesday. So the middle of next week, which is Wednesday. So should. I'm feeling like a brick right now. Is the mural still dropping? Yeah, it's still supposed to drop. Hit the DSM for the tropical pinks, and my son's pair landed on Saturday. There you go. Hopefully you enjoy them. What's the image we're looking at on some new Fragment Travis's, John? Yeah, these are supposed to be samples because this was floating around the internet. Rap, they already selling the fake pink Travis's in Chinatown. Are you surprised? You surprised? Travis will never, dude. Oh my gosh. I have a 5.5 brick pair for retail if anybody needs it. Damn, I got 2 stocks pairs before they even shipped those bricks from Nigel. Ken says I got my Nigel jersey ASAP like 3 days ago, and I hit on his site weird. Uni is one of the largest logistic companies in China. You'll be fine. Just odd they're coming directly from China, Tony says. Are they really getting shipped from China? The hell? Wait, where's your brick after bricks getting shipped from, chat? Like, dead ass. Are they getting shipped in the US or are they getting shipped from overseas? They coming from LA? Oh, okay. Crazy. Nigel's website charging $25 for shipping. So I would expect they use UPS or FedEx. Mine's getting shipped from LA. Okay. I just got tracking for my bricks. There you go, Eddie's B World. Straight from the sauce kind of guy, RPK says. Well, listen, eventually you guys are gonna get your brick after bricks. Okay, eventually. Listen, it's gonna probably take a little bit of time, but I'm telling you guys just right now, you guys will eventually get your bricks. There's nothing to be worried about. Eventually, you guys are gonna get your bricks. Am I ready for the World Cup this week? Absolutely, bro. $25 is a robbery. I mean, the amount of time that they take is insane. Like, that is crazy. I've only received uni deliveries from Ling Ling shoes. Okay. I wore my brick after breaks all weekend. Definitely my most commented up pair of 2026 for sure. Lots of love for his collab. Yeah, a lot of people love the brick after breaks, bro. I'm telling you guys this right now, like Nigel's Jordan 4s are really, really nice, dude. I don't care how much the resale is. I would care less, dude. Absolutely. Supposedly this is the colorway. That's the colorway of it. Black. It looks like a really dark blue. Almost like a navy. They trying to drop under retail soon, then I'll cop off bricks. How much are they even going for? Do they tank? Last sale for the Travises are $350. Damn. Yo, these pink Travises are tanking. $342. They're going down. They're absolutely going down. They were at like 400 when we first saw them. Now they're down to under 350. Under 350, chat, for the Travises. Under 350. You guys paying resale for those Travises? Last sale for the brick after bricks was $325. Dude, they're basically retail on my size. $244 is asking. 300 and a 10.5 and up, and everything else is way under $300 in a size 10 and below. $244 to my size is asking $250 and an 8.5. Golly. Yeah, they're going down. Tokyo 5 275. Royal Travis Fragging will settle around $650 to $800. Everything's going down lately. Good. Have everything go down, chat. I mean, that's okay. I'm okay with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, this is where I wanted to get your guys' thought. You guys need to wake up for this one. If you're ghost watching and you have your earbuds in, I want to get your thoughts. Bluebird sent this over to me. And I wanted to get your thoughts. Shouts to the homie Bratty Kicks. Shouts to I think her name's Amanda. Shouts to the homie. You guys ready? Here we go. You guys all ready?
This might be an unpopular opinion, but I'm ready for it. I keep seeing all over the internet people commenting, people posting, resale markets are dead.
Sneaker resellers are hurting, this and that. It's like,
what are you talking about? I think the things grocery store.
Chat. Thoughts? Thoughts and opinions? I think the analogy, I said this yesterday, the analogy, I don't think it was a good analogy of comparing like wholesale groceries than to sneakers resell. She's right, but sneaker resellers aren't making bread off shoes unless they cheat the system and get. Yeah, she's right about the whole Apple wholesale shit, right? Like when a grocery store, for instance, you go to Albertsons and you buy an apple, you're paying resale for the apple, but that's wholesale, right? That's wholesale in a sense. But like these resellers are not wholesales. They're not wholesalers. They're paying way over retail how much these prices. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense in a sense. But like, I don't think it's a good comparison between comparing essential items like food to sneaker reselling, because like sneaker reselling is like, I don't think anybody needs to pay hundreds of dollars off sneakers, but I kind of get what she's saying, but at the same time it's like, I don't know. That's why I wanted to hear your guys' thoughts about it. She's right if she brings up the fact that people are only upset at sneaker resellers and they're not upset at the person who resells the home to them, or resells a used car, or resells the stock, as Snowbird says. I mean, sneakers are essential for some of us degenerates in here. Absolutely. Because I think the reason why it's getting brought up a lot more, it's because a lot of content creators are making videos. Like if you search up sneakers are dead, it's literally a trending topic. That's why it's brought up a lot more, especially whenever like bigger blogs are talking about it, you know. If you search it up, that's all you see on the feed is people talk. Nobody cares about Jordans anymore. This is a month ago, and Seth got 114,000 views off of it. You know, we got Cool Kicks. They posted theirs, 41K. Elliot Page talked about it a little bit. You know, Sneaker Nomics talked about it. Just a bunch of people are kind of talking about this topic of sneakers are dead. You know? But like I said, me personally, we've talked about this topic many times, a couple times actually here on the streams, and yeah, the market is down, right? Like I feel like we've seen it before, right? Where like we're just so used to like some people that really got into the game. Like you got to think about it too, chat. Like a lot of people did get in the game during COVID, especially sneaker reselling. A lot of people got into the game during COVID. That was peak for a lot of resellers for sneaker reselling, right? But like now I feel like we're in a time where like I think right now in sneakers, I feel like it's a time where I really started to buy sneakers. Like I'm talking about like early 2012, 2013, where like not everything was selling out. There was a lot of shit sitting. Like, you know what I mean? There was a lot of stuff sitting. Not everything was reselling or selling out like that. That's how I feel like where we're at. You obviously some of the good stuff, hype stuff is selling out, whatever, makes sense. there was a load of stuff like they used to see back then at the outlets for way under retail. That's like what do they say? Like history repeats itself, right? With sneakers, it repeats itself. Eventually, we're gonna get to a point where like sneaker reselling is gonna go crazy, you know, but it's just not as crazy as it used to be. It's bought up a lot more because a lot of y'all sneaker investors are down big tomorrow and shaking in them boots. Shoes have no guarantee. Like, think about it as well. Like, the reason like us like consumers, like, and I'm sure a lot of you guys like could say like, just like we had somebody the other day and saying like, no, sneaker reselling is still there. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like, every single sneaker reseller is different, right? Like, for instance, like Bratty Kicks, she created a platform where she has her own, her viewers, and she has loyal customers. It's all about clientele. Like, that's with any business. It's like, if you have good clientele, especially if you're running your own business, like, you're gonna make a lot of money. Like, you're gonna make a shitload of money. Have my views changed? Not necessarily. I don't think my views necessarily changed. Like, I feel like the thing is, like, we still, like, I feel like we're fine. Like, for me, I'm content, you know? I'm content to what I'm doing, you know? Because, like, the thing is, other people have different goals than I do when it comes to this sneaker space, right? Like, I'm trying to hit 100K, like, you know what I mean? I'm just trying to still build my brand. Some people are already established, right? There's some sneaker YouTubers that are established with over 100,000, 200,000, 300, 500,000, subscribers, where they're established. Like, I have different goals. Like, some people tell me like, yo, Rav, why don't you pivot to something else, like, you know, and still do sneakers on the channel? I was like, I don't know, because I have a different goal than everybody else, right? Like, whenever you're in early stage of being in content, like, everybody wants to hit 100K on YouTube. Everyone does. I mean, that's including with Instagram and stuff like that. But like, I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm still scratching the floor, bro. Like, we're not even at a full potential here on this channel, you know, especially with sneakers. Like, I feel like I'm pretty like content of what I'm doing with my channel. Like, oh, Raph, sneakers are dead, like, you know, but I think there's still thousands of millions of people out there just that genuinely just love shoes. They do. It's a lot of people that love shoes. I mean, who doesn't? Just expensive. That's it. Scratching the surface. Yeah, scratching the cheeks. Like, I feel like sneakers are fine, bro. You know what I mean? Like, we'll get hype stuff. Like, of course, we're gonna get hype stuff here. We're gonna have stuff there, like hype stuff there. You know, these are the type of like streams, like, especially when it's slow, we still push about 600 viewers, you know? That's not bad. You know, but I really treat this as like if it's a show. Like, this is a sneaker show. This is a podcast that I love to enjoy and talk about with you guys. And we talk about all the other stuff, not other than just hype. We don't really talk too crazy on resell, you know, but like, that is like been a trending topic that I've noticed in the last couple weeks is sneakers are dead. Like, it always happens whenever it's a slow month. Always does. Remember what I told you guys? Like, you'll hear more of those type of topics when shit starts to hit the fan, and like, people are bored of just not wanting to see all the hype stuff that are dropping, but there's still like cool stuff that are dropping. Like, for instance, like, we were just talking about the World Cup collection. It's a big deal, but some people don't really care because they don't really watch the sport. You know, which is fine. I don't really watch the sport, but I still think it's a pretty big deal for Nike. You know, I think at the end of the day, I've already said this. Like I just think money is running low. That's it. Like they're not making as much money that they were making during like the peak times of sneakers, right? So that's why you notice that some YouTubers start to either pivot or do other things, which is fine too. I just don't want to destroy this channel, bro, by changing it or flipping it. Like if I was going to do like something different, it's going to be in a whole different channel. That's what I would do. Like if I, like, seriously, I've been really talking about this the last couple years, is really going into more of sports side, like just talking about more sports, because I genuinely enjoy it, and just have my own sporting channel, right? We have our own podcast, station for sneakers and in sports, but like to really dedicate the content to something different, it would be in a whole different channel. But like, I wouldn't sell anything to anybody. It's just kind of pivoting my conversations to a different audience, if that makes sense, right? That's what I would probably do. But other than that, like, I don't know. Me personally, this might be a hot take. I still enjoy like opening like, some of the Pokemon stuff with my kids, collecting here and there, but I just think the whole hype over like cards, I think it's just it's overrated now. I think it's overrated. I don't know how you guys feel about it. Like that's how I feel. Like I don't mind opening here and there. Like my kids enjoy it. I love it. We still collect. My kids, the reason why I try to buy is because like my kids have their own binders and they want to fill in all the little different stuff. But overall, just like seeing people fight over it, seeing the hype over it, and seeing it all over, I don't know. I just think it's just overrated. I think it's overrated. You definitely need a sports channel, Raph. Oh, dude, listen. Football season around the corner. I just know it's because we yap about football in here all the time, anyways. Because it feels like you're a real person who just happens to like sneakers and bring a realistic approach to buying sneakers. Yeah, I mean, as it should. As it should be. Like, because the thing is, like, you gotta think about it, bro. Like, a lot of us just love shoes, bro. Like, right, we talk about it, we have like all types of different conversation debates about it, but at the end of the day, we're all gonna go for all the same shit sometimes, and it's fun. Like, I don't know, sports is more sustainable long term. Yeah, oh yeah, because like who doesn't love sports? Who doesn't love sports? Joe, thank you so much for the 10.
Arroba JoeBertis7688 donated $9.99. I never listening to a skeezer with tattoos.
Shout out to Joe for the 10. I never listened to a skeezer with tattoos, Joe says, for the $10 donation. I appreciate that. Joe. Thank you so much for the 10. I'll do a gift sub if you remove her face, Raph. Sorry. Hey, listen, I forgot. I'd be forgetting what's on my screen, bro. I'd be forgetting. But just overall, just talking about the market, like, if you are reselling, like, I feel like if anybody in here is working their 9 to 5 and you're still keep selling on the side. Keep selling on the side, bro. Keep selling on the side. Nothing wrong with that. If you feel like, okay, well, Raph, sneakers reselling is dead, like there's nothing, like, but there's so many people in here that does it on the side. Do it on the side, bro. Make a couple profits here and there. Who cares? Do what you want to do, man. Okay? Do what you want to do. But I would just say right now is that I don't think sneakers are dead. Ike with the one gifted. I appreciate that. Whoever got that, you better go get yourself a lotto ticket. Shout out boy Ike, man. Thank you so much. I don't think sneakers are dead, bro. I don't think sneakers are dead, dude. I don't think sneakers are dead. I truthfully think is that, yeah, the market is going down for sure, right? But like, and I said this before, is that if you are a sneaker reseller, right? A true sneakers reseller. This is a perfect time to really sit down and think about what you could do to expand your sneaker brand. Like, what can you do to make yourself different than everybody else, right? Like, because it just sounds, it's like very stale. Like, everybody's selling the same shit. Everyone's doing this. Everyone's selling Pokemon with this and trading cards. Everyone's an expert with trading cards now, right? So like, doing things different sometimes could help as well. So, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's like right now with the sneaker space, dude, it's very stale, man. But there are still people making money. If you want to run your own business, you got to build some clientele. You got to have people that are constantly coming back and buying stuff from you, constantly coming back. And I think it comes down to personality too, bro. Like, whenever you're trying to sell something to anybody, especially if you run your own business and you're a salesman, like, sometimes people, you got to make people like you in a sense, right? Like I don't give a hell you got the best deals, but you might be an asshole. I ain't buying it from you, right? It's like, man, this person got some good deals, but man, you an asshole. I ain't coming back to you. I'd rather spend $20 extra from somebody that actually easy to talk to, cool as hell, So you got people like that sometimes. Nike running a lot of smaller companies taking over, Mr. Sneak says. Reselling or dying off. Sneakers are just in its down circle period. It's not your sneaker brand, it's the Nike's brand. Who cares if it does die? Also, I don't need validation from others to enjoy something, Ike says. Absolutely. Well, based off Wall Street, they now consider cards as a sole liquidity. So the Fed, a solid financial professional now, it's a lot of biggest investors now. Pew says. Any news on the Jordan 15 Muslin? I don't think they're loaded up yet. So eventually, you can expect everything to go, reselling to be booming. There's still sneakers that are reselling here and there. It's just not everything is, which is okay. It's like going to the restaurant. You go back to that restaurant that charges a little bit more with the great service rather than other restaurants that have shitty services. I'm saying, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because it looks nice inside doesn't mean they have the best service, right? You could have the best prices, but man, dude, ain't no one give a shit about you when you walk in. Jordan 15 is up on Kith app on a size 10. W Rod says every reseller is pivoting, selling Chrome Hearts, which is a lot more profitable. Yeah, I mean, that's what a lot of resellers or sneaker resellers are doing. They're pivoting to other things that is working out for them, right? Like, people wonder, it's like, Rap, how do these sneaker stores, major reseller stores, are still up, even though the market is kind of dying down a bit? Dude, you got to understand that a lot of these content creators, a lot of these resellers that have an established platform where they have dedicated people that fuck with them since day one, that will never shop with anybody else but them, So that's why smaller business resellers tend to struggle, because they just, they don't have they didn't establish their platform, to a point they're on, Sneak City, Cool Kicks, Common Hype level, right? So building clientele is very important for your business, bro. You could have the best product, but are you selling it, right? But in that sense, it's not really the product, it's just the people that people come back to. It's like the dude from what's his name? Who's the dude from Cool Kicks that everyone goes to? The curly hair dude. What's his name? Fuck. I don't know why I got a friggin' brain fart. What's his name? Like, a lot of people like him. Like, that's why people, like, you see some of the videos on Cool Kicks be like, oh, dude, like, I came here just to meet you, and you know what I'm saying? Like, they just go in there just to meet him and selling some sneaks to him, or buying some sneakers to him because they're a big fan of his. What's his name? Rami. There we go. Sorry. Fuck. I don't know why I got like a. There you go. That's his name. That's yeah. that's why a lot of people tend to go back because they're a big fan of his, right? Like they want to buy from him, they want to sell stuff from him because they like who he is and how he is as a person, right? I don't know dude like that, but it seems like he seems to be very likable. So is it really hard for a brick and mortar on the moment? Even Marcus Jordan folded up recently, Russell says. The videos get so cheesy though. I mean, I don't watch like a whole lot of them, but I've watched a couple of them in the past, and it just seems like a good amount of people tend to vibe with him, you know? So like I said, he has that clientele. He got people that like him that constantly will come back and buy and sell to him. So it's, yeah, it'll just be like that. Those web videos get so cheesy though. I like people that know what they are selling. All I hear is ram me. That's crazy. Not for nothing. I have a couple of resellers I sell my used pairs and buy from at times. It's definitely based on the likable and who you can relate to. Absolutely, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like first impressions are everything. You know, first impressions are everything, man. You know, yeah, that's like the biggest thing. 100% is first impressions for sure. So, I mean, is up with these R streamers? Lawpack says, I think Cool Kicks makes a decent amount of money from YouTube content. Oh, they do, 100%, 100%, dude. They make a lot of money, dude. A lot of freaking money, a lot of money. So, yeah, I like I said to you guys, chat, I don't think, you know, sneakers are dead. I think just like this is a great time for just consumers like myself and you guys that see the market that is low. You could save a lot of money from sneakers. $60 could go towards like another shoe that you want in the future. For instance, like these like Jordan, whether if it's a Jordan 1, Jordan 1 low, Jordan 4, that's way under retail. You know, retail is $220. You could get the shoe for $150, $160, save yourself like $50, $40, maybe more than that. And that money you save that could go towards another Jordan that could possibly save you a lot of money, you know? So, you know, everyone's being smart, you know, but at the end of the day, if you're running your own business, you got to go out there and grind. Just grind it out. Just grind it out. I relate to the sneaker resellers. I'm going to let them rip me off. W Rod says the Musk umbrella opened in the market today. Starlink and all. Yup, exciting times. It's just slow, but it will pick up. Yeah, it's always like this. Like the summer is always slow as well. We're in June. Everyone going to summer break. Everyone's gonna some graduates this year, college, high school. It's coming up towards the end of the month of June, so it's gonna start to slow down a bit. July, people start to go on vacations. You know, there'll be some hype sneakers here and there, but the whole month won't be as good, right? And then when it gets into August, that's when you start to see, you know, the big restocks, the back to school stuff. Nike starts to push out a little bit more hype things. Hey, Raph, I know this channel about sneakers. Heard about Jason Page, Pokemon theme singer, Gengar trade situation? I did not. So, the story I hear about Jason Page is a wild trade that he did with that kid. I did not see that. You can also save a lot of money by not buying them all. Yeah, absolutely. And there's nothing wrong with that. You know, there's nothing wrong with that at all. Toros are not outlet because they are already there, W Rod says. If resale ever dies, they can just go into buying apples. Rami says, I don't even think the resale is like gonna die down. Like it's not gonna like I'm saying it is dying down a little bit. I mean a lot, but like there's always sneakers to resell, right? There's always something. Like what are the resellers milking right now? Mine size, maybe some brick after brick size 13, some Kobe's, Travis's, I don't know. But I think mine size are like the #1 Nike product to like flip easily because they're always restocking every month. It's basically ripped the kid off pretty bad. I can't type the whole situations, obviously, but look it up. Toro's on the outlets, but not discounted. No more shoes for me. I'll still cop for the eBay homies though, DH says. There we go. I was in such a good mood until that video, Ike says. That's why I wanted to get your guys' thoughts. I think Bluebird was the one that sent me that video, and she asked me what my thought was, but I'm just like, she's kind of comparing apples to like reselling. I get the somewhat analogy in a sense, but like I just don't think it's a good one compared to the sneaker reselling, right? Like sneaker reselling, sneakers are just not essential. Sneakers are just not essential as if like you're going into a grocery store and buying a bunch of eggs, right? Like I get the analogy in a sense, but like because you're buying it at a certain amount of money and then profiting, making more. But like I just feel like the wholesale is more so like if it was like a retailer like Foot Locker and Champ Sports, like they're not getting it for $220. They're probably getting it for maybe $120, maybe $100. I don't know, chat. Imagine we get to a point that like Foot Locker and Champs and like different foot retailers start to come up with their own prices. Then that would be the major issue. That would be a major issue if then like Nike allows these retailers to make up their own prices. She doesn't know the difference between retail and resale, Ike says. I need the sneakers to walk, so it's essential. Yeah, shoes, yeah, is essential, but like buying expensive sneakers every single week is not essential. Like, you know what I mean? Sneakers, yeah, it's essential. You need to put them on your feet to walk around. But like buying sneakers every single week is not essential. Bradley Cakes gets like for like off the time. Sometimes Bradley gets like 60 to 70% off sometimes, where a lot of the sneaker resellers will lowball dude heavy. Like if you don't want the prices that the resellers are like offering you and it's way under retail and way under market, that you like, if you look at StockX and Travis's are going for $350, you ain't selling your sneakers for $350 to a reseller. They're gonna tell you, hey, I'll offer you $3. Like they're not buying it from you for $350, bro. So if you want the full potential of that $350, you might as well sell it yourself to someone else on eBay, StockX, or whatever the case is. Flipper Drip has his app where you guys could sell as well with zero seller fees. Brady is assuming she is a middleman that people need to go through to buy products. There are legit businesses with license that buy and sell shoes at MSRP. She just scalps. W Rod says. Dick's Sporting Good acquires Foot Locker. JD Sports owns everything. The Jack says. More like $280. Resellers buying at $250. Probably. That's probably what they're offering. Hey man, I'm trying to sell these Travises. How much, you know? Oh, we're taking $280, $260. Got my brick after bricks on Friday and went straight to the toe. Dude, if I swear to y'all, if I see someone selling a size 8 to a fucking goofy ass freaking resale shop and you get offered $180, you dumb as hell. I'm sorry. You was dumb as hell. You was dumb as rocks, bro. Like, why would you buy a shoe at retail and then go to a resale shop and try to sell it back? You might as well go back to Nike and return them. You might as well return, listen. Or that, just keep them. Like, why lose? I've seen that way too many times where people will buy it from a retailer, be like, and it's been way too long and they haven't worn it, and they go back to a resale shop just to give the reseller 50% off the sneaker that you paid $220 for. Like, what the fuck? That made no sense. Maybe if it's like a used pair and you've been wearing that shit for like the last year or two, like sure, but like dog, a dead stock pair and you bought it for $220 and you're just desperate for some cash and you get $60 out of it, I know it's a bit late, but what's your opinion on the UNC 11 lows? I got them. They're nice. They're still nice. I used to have a pair back then, but I got rid of them. It's sad because that's exactly what's happening. People are desperate, bro. People don't realize, especially if you hit on brick after brick. I'm sure like someone's willing to pay retail for that shoe, how much you paid for it. At least you know it's 100% legit. You know what I mean? Like, but damn. I'm guilty of that just to get them gone. That's insane, bro. Like, you could have probably sold it to somebody for retail. Depending on the shoe. That's why some of us preach to wait to grab bricks under retail, W Rod says. Bro, even if it was under retail, W Rod. Okay, you get, I don't know, for example, you get the Jordan 4, right? The Air Jordan 4 that just dropped, and you get it for $160. You ain't getting that shit. You ain't selling to the reseller for $160. They're gonna offer you way lower than that. Way lower. They're gonna probably offer you like $100. And there's nothing wrong by using the pairs that you get for the shoe. Like I told you guys, I did a trade with Brittany. We did a 2-for-1 trade. I gave her the Travis's, and she gave me 2 pairs of sneakers, and I gave her $100 on top of it. It was 2-for-1, chat, plus $100 on top. I am very happy with the trade. I bought a Mara pair for sure, Kedrick says. When you guys see the unboxing, you guys shouldn't be surprised either. When you guys see the box, you all shouldn't be surprised at all. Shouldn't be surprised. People already in here already knew what it was. People already knew what it was in here. So, what a ripoff, DH says. Listen, you could call it for what it is, dude. Like, I didn't need those Travis's. Those were originally hers. Me too, as soon as I get my shoes, Brittany says. Brittany, you're gonna, I know, Britt, you're gonna love those shoes. I genuinely feel that way, is that I rather give it to some of that hype stuff. I rather give it to someone that is definitely going to appreciate it more than I am. Like, seriously, those Travis's I was not gonna appreciate. She was gonna wear the shit out of those. Like, I was probably gonna wear those until probably Valentine's Day, and then call it a day. She's probably gonna wear them way more than I would wear them. You know, that's the same thing when I made that trade for those reverse Grinches. You know, when I made those, when I traded my brick after bricks or brick by bricks, my second pair of brick by bricks, and I traded them for the reverse Grinches. Like, I knew my homie was gonna appreciate them more because they were just gonna sit in my closet. At least I'm utilizing the shoes that I traded it for, right? Like, I wear the shit out of my reverse Grinches. So, like, at least he could appreciate those 4s more than I do, right? Because I already have a pair. So it's like, at least I utilize it to get what I wanted. And we'll put them on immediately, Brittany says. There we go. Because the shoes that she gave me, I will 100% appreciate them. 100%. Pine Green Jordan 4 SBs is what Raph got. No. And it's crazy because of how much that shoe is going for. You know, I saw on Sneak City was selling those for $150. It was used. And I was like, damn. I was like, how much does the Jordan 4 SBs even go for? The Pine Greens in my size, last sale was $443. In my size, they go for $248, bro. What the hell happened to this shoe? I mean, granted, like, bigger sizes, 15, 530, 537. But in a size 8, the asking is $248. I thought no more shoes, Raph. I mean, I did a trade. So, I used the value of that sneaker just to get what I wanted. So, in a sense, I mean, I didn't have to pay much. $250, $248 is asking in my size. Insane. Insane, bro. Last sale was $651. Size 8, $350. Shy Pinks tomorrow, but damn, they crashed. I really need to stomp impulse buying and complaining about money. I know, I did. Because think about it. I spent $187. $187 on the Travises. And then plus $100. So basically $280 for these 2 pairs of sneakers. Basically. Aries, I should be getting it this week. I'm going to do an unboxing for you guys. I'll let you all know. You'll find out. But I feel like most of you guys already know what they are. But not specifically, you guys wouldn't know the colorway, but you guys already know what it is. You know what I mean? Like, you guys know what it is. You just don't know what the colorway is. Well, someone brought this up the other day. Or the other week, actually. Knicks Forever. Jordan Brand gifted Spike Lee a 1-of-1 Air Jordan 3 Knicks PE ahead of Game 3 tonight at Madison Square Garden. This man, Spike Lee, got a 1-of-1. He's probably going to wear these tonight. You know what? Why do these threes look so damn cheap, bro? These look like straight customs. Bro, these look like straight customs. The 1-of-1. Look at the 1-of-1 PEs. Oh, he's probably going to wear them. He's probably going to wear them. Temu 3s. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Still want them. I'm sure they were free. He deserves them, if that makes sense. I want these 3s. They look like the Goku uniform, the Dragon Ball Z, for those of you that these. I hope you didn't trade for the Total Oranges 6s. I am planning on gifting them to you for the free ski, Tifa says. No, I didn't get the Total Oranges. I did not get those. Dude, I know a lot of you guys are ready for this basketball game tonight. I know you guys are absolutely ready for this basketball game tonight, bro. This basketball, I'm telling you, bro, this series has been so fun to watch. This shit has been, when is the, hold on, let me see when is the hockey game too. They're probably playing at the same time because I'm watching that shit too. That's tomorrow. Yeah, I'm watching that hockey game tomorrow. I'm watching that game tomorrow. Bigger on Kisses says, oh, we ready. You're going to see them on TV tonight? Probably. Extremely hyped, RPK says. Y'all don't get Goku vibes from these shoes? Today you got NBA, and then tomorrow you got hockey. Because I'm definitely watching that shit. For sure, Customs can tell by the inner sock liner. No, dead ass. Like, who do you got? Does anybody do sport bets in here? Like, who do you guys got tonight? Like, dead ass. Like, who do you guys got? The Spurs or the Knicks? Hold on. Let me create this poll real quick. How the fuck? Wait, how do I? Hold on, I messed this up. Let me refresh. Let me know who you guys got. Okay. I'm going to put a poll up real quick. Is it up there? There it goes. All right, put in your votes. Put in your votes. Put in your votes. Put in your votes. Are we feeling the Georgetown 4s dropping next year? Oh, wait, Georgetown's. I haven't seen them. What Georgetown's you talking about? Blue and orange. 500 in the chat. Let's go vote. Raf, we feeling the Georgetown 4s. I have not seen those. So we got 62% of you guys already seeing the New York Knicks. 64% saying the New York Knicks tonight. 63%. Y'all need to go sub up. Seriously. I might have to start doing this shit again, dude. All right, make sure you guys go sub up to that sports channel. Sub up to the sports channel. Z Sneakerhead posted recently. I might have to take a look at that. You guys go sub up to the sports channel, though. I'm going to pin it in the chat. So the poll, hold on, let me go back to the poll real quick. 67% of you guys are saying, well, only 95 votes. 67% of you guys Knicks, and then 34% of you guys Spurs. Okay. We're going to have to see tonight. We're going to have to see tonight. We're definitely going to have to see tonight. Hold on, let me take a look at that. Someone says Georgetown Air Jordan 4s. The hell is that? Bruh. Appreciate you guys. Confirmed the Air Jordan 4 Georgetown is releasing February 27th. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. February 27th, bro. February 27th. This is clearly a mock-up. This is clearly a mock-up. Thoughts? Thoughts and opinions? Thoughts? Thoughts and opinions, chat. Those are tough. I mean, this, like I said, this is just mock-ups. What up, Jerome? What's good, dude? Very, very nice. The mock-up's nice, but watch the whole shoe be completely different when they have the official images for this sneaker. Like, watch the images. Official images are probably going to be 5 times different than what you see right here. 100%. 100%. The look of these are going to be 5 times different when you see these official images. The translucent heel tab and the soles are clean. I'm not sure what the overall material is, though, Gene says. Better keep the gray gum sole. Dude, did you also see the other 4s? Bro, they're just going to keep pumping out 4s. Remember these ones? Confirmed for next year. The Air Jordan 4 Berlins. Another Jordan 4. They're pumping it. They're pumping it all out, chat. They pumping and dumping. They pumping and dumping every single Jordan 4. They're pumping it all, dudes. They're pumping it all. Whether if you guys like it or not, listen. You're getting all the 4s next year in 2027. You're gonna get sick of 4s. Guess what? They're supposedly they're slowing down on the Jordan 1 highs. All right, they're pumping and dumping. They're pumping and dumping the 4s. Y'all were tired of the 1s. Guess what? Y'all see the 4s. It's all you get next year. When the Jordan 1 court purples, they need their stock back up is why. You like that, DH? Pump and dumping is crazy. Yo, DH, how do you like your Tesla, bro? How do you like your Tesla? Hopefully, like, seriously, congratulations. That's awesome, man. Hopefully it's honestly working out for you. Hopefully you're enjoying driving it too. I do that to Tortas. It's insane. What the F is even that? Come on, bro. It's another Jordan 4. I mean, like, chat, like, I know we're like, what? We're midway throughout the year, right? Like, what do you guys want to see? Like, what do you guys want to see? Like, since there hasn't really been any crazy announcements on like collabs and all that fun stuff in the next couple months, like, what do you guys personally want to see re-retro this year? If they made like a super crazy announcement, be like, hey, they're bringing this back. Like, what do you guys think? What do you want to see them dropping? What collabs you guys want to see? If they stop dropping 4s, y'all gonna... I'm saying never too much. Watch. I'm telling you, bro. I hope it happens too. Because people are going to be complaining. Oh, there no more Jordan 4s. This is crazy. Nike's stupid. Yeah, all right. I honestly love it. The kid and I took it straight to Colorado Springs after picking up in Kansas City. Paid $0 for gas or charge, and there you go. Save yourself some money every single month. Not paying no more gas. No more gas, bro. Now it's all Tesla, huh? The wifey wants to... My girl wants to see how it feels to drive a Tesla. She's never drove a Tesla before. So, I mean, will I ever switch to a Tesla? I mean, I don't know, bro. Whatever makes the wife happy, dude. Whatever makes her happy. I just know I'm going to be irritated just trying to charge it somewhere until we get our own home. I wouldn't mind seeing people stop buying Nike and invest in other shoes like Asics and Mizuno's, DJ says. Go demo drive one? For her, yeah. For probably let her drive one to see how she feels about it. But I don't know. I like doing stuff to my car. I finally, dude, I got this what's it called? Dash cam on Christmas, and I installed it over the weekend. What up, King James? What up, dude? I finally installed my freaking dash cam. Finally. Got a car wash. Got my dash cam on, and I was like, finally, dude. It's been a while. It literally took me 6 months to install it. Never thought I would see DH wearing a sweater over his shoulders, Rami says. Yeah, I wouldn't get one unless I have a reliable charging at home at work. Yeah, facts, bro. We don't have, like, we have one here at the apartment complex, but the thing is like, dude, like, there's so many people that drive Tesla out here, so it's like, I'm gonna wait till, like, maybe one day if the wifey really wants a Tesla, I'd wait till we get our own home, you know. Now I just need a quarter zip and matcha. DH says you need to upgrade. He says, yeah, I'm gonna give it a couple years. You know, we're getting married, and then obviously in a couple years probably have our own home. So, bro, Tesla is the most easiest car to mod. Yeah, but it's not like, bro, you can't make it sound the way you want it to sound, right? Like, you can't tune it. You can't do really much anything but just put a freaking what? You could put new springs or maybe bags on it, and then you could put like a whole like side skirt like kit to it. You put a lip on it, tint the windows, but you can't really do much to a Tesla. Go ahead and cancel all the road trips if you buy a Tesla, unless you are like sitting for hours while you're recharging. There's no to accommodate for speedy and efficient charging, DJ says. It's my favorite sound, quiet. DH, do you even listen to music? Hey, don't worry. I know someone that does not listen to any music in the car. They just like peace and quiet. The tools at the Tesla will automatically route you to the supercharging station based on the battery percentage. It's fast AF, DH says. Y'all still pay for a charge when traveling. What time is wait time is crazy, bro. I just found this out, dude. I didn't even know that they, like, when people go to charging stations, I didn't know people pay for it. That shit was free. people are like, yo, Rav, are you like, what? Like, nothing's free. Full set drive and YouTube on the phone. There's no better electric cars than a Tesla. She can drive. Alex's Synergy says, yeah, she has to give it a shot. She doesn't know how. Like I told her, it's like a golf cart, bro. It's like I don't listen to music in the car at all, dude. That's wild. I've never really I only know maybe one person that doesn't listen to music in the car. But like you not listening, I could tell when people know nothing about them, bro. Like how do you not listen? I listen to my thoughts. That's wild, bro. I don't know. I have to listen to something, dude. I have to listen to something. I can't just sit there and not listen to anything. Charging way cheaper than gas. Teslas are pretty fast already. Yeah, they're quick. They're quick. I get a couple Cybertrucks that want to race me. He's like, brother, I'm not racing you. I don't even watch TV. I see people with headphones driving in silence is peaceful some nights. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Sometimes just raw dog driving. What up, Teddy? Damn, Mike, that's crazy. I drove a Tesla. If it breaks once, I take my foot off the gas pedal. Listen to the sweet VS Rumble. Y'all listen to the radio. Does anybody here listen to the radio instead of putting the aux cord in? Does anybody here listen to the radio? Whoever doesn't listen to music is a psycho. Probably listen to screams from the person that kidnapped in the truck. Said nope on Peace and Quiet. I listened to my demons. We got game 3 finals in Raw tonight. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, dude. Too many commercials. I don't mind commercials. Yo, listen, I just canceled out Pandora the beginning of the end of last year. I stopped listening to Pandora. Can't listen to your own thoughts? No, bro. Dead ass. I'm using Spotify. And I'm paying the subscription so there's no commercial ads. So I don't listen. I listen. I just put the what, bro? Listen, I just put up the flag, the towel for Pandora. I no longer use Pandora anymore. It's all Spotify now. Okay, I upgraded. Yeah, I know Spotify's free too, but you just listen to commercials. It's not the same versus Spotify, where Spotify you search up, it's easier to search up the song. Pandora, you gotta listen to all these ads. Spotify the same way, but they don't really do it for every single song you play. So I don't know. I listen. I saw someone by me driving yesterday his modded 350Z with his wide tires that leaned and turned into corner, lose his back tire, bumper broke off in pieces. 5-6 CD disc charging in the truck, jealous, YouTube Music, 0 commercials, free Spotify, you a serial killer. I'm an Apple Music guy. YouTube Music is where it's at. TV is the same. Try Audio Mac. YouTube Music. I don't really use YouTube Music. So, doesn't Teslas, you could listen to the music and you could watch the music video while you're driving, right? I don't know if you guys watch the music videos to the songs. Sometimes I used to do it, but not anymore. Not anymore. It's not the same in these days of music, bro. No one really watches music videos. Right, buddy? Amazon Music for me. It's old. It's been Audible lately. Lies, most music lies on TV while I listen or watch. Oh my god. But all right, chat. I think that's it for me today. All right, I need to get your thoughts and opinions today. Like I said, today is the Knicks versus the Spurs. All right, comment down below. What do you guys think? Who you guys are going for tonight? We'll recap it in the morning. Make sure you guys are following the sports channel. All right, follow the sports channel, chat, for the one time. Follow the sports channel for the one time. Follow the sports channel, chat, if y'all don't mind. But I really do appreciate you guys. I'm trying to get this monetized by football season. So if you guys don't mind subbing to the channel, I'd really appreciate that if you guys did so for the one time. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. Happy Monday. Don't work too hard. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm getting better on my sleeping schedule. My sleeping schedule is slowly but surely going back to normal, but man, it's been tough. But you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Happy Monday. I'll see a lot of you guys tomorrow morning, same place, same time. I'll update you guys throughout the entire week when it comes to the last Travis's that I'm waiting for with my daughter's pair. And then we'll go from there. We'll have a video with that this week and stuff like that. But make sure you guys go sub up, man. Honestly, for real. If you guys don't mind for the one time, go subscribing to the channel. I'd really appreciate you guys. You guys could follow the Facebook page and all that fun stuff. But I appreciate you guys, man. You guys enjoy the rest of your Monday. And I'll see a lot of you guys very soon. All right, hit that like button on the way out if you're ghost watching, and I'll see you guys later. All right, have a great day. I'm out, ya. Peace.
There's no denying what we want. There's no denying what we want. Playing games, no. There's no denying.